Welcome, Taeries and Taerettes, to another. Sorry, I want to get this in frame. Oh, it was precariously sitting there. It is the new year, and you know what happens with New Year's and new things. Things happen, people change, companies change. Let's see what the new change is. The new change, as you might have told by the cover of the video, is these guys. They're getting rid of them. Can you show me your small ones? They're getting rid of all of this. They're getting rid of these and they're going from plastic cup to paper or cardboard. So we decided we would be doing a little bit of a test and challenge and seeing how good it's going to be or how bad it's going to be. We're going to do a little bit of an investigation. Everybody, a little bit of an investigation. So these are the new ones. This is the large, so it's taller, but it's much thinner. And there's a small, once again taller, much thinner, but it's square.
But
So
you also have to think of the bottom.
True, they don't clip. These old cups clipped into each other, so that's how it used to be. So you got a little bit more on the height, but not really anything worth mentioning. Now they're square. So the squareness is interesting because the old ones were tapered. So they went from thin to thick. And you had some little things on the bottom there where you can see you could just fit things in, or if you're only getting big bricks, you couldn't really fit them in. You have to fit smaller bricks in. So we're going to do a little bit of a test and see what we can do. You could see that being square, you could fit more square pieces in. So it could be better or it could be worse. But we're not sure. So we're going to do all the investigation for you.
Yes.
So we've already purchased them, obviously, from Lego. We already have the stuff here. We'll show you what it looks like inside. This is how much we could stack it. We're not 100% sure on the rules so far. For the purpose of the video, we're going to make it so that they can close and they don't need to be held down with tape. So we want the flaps to be the whole way down and the actual flap to be the whole way in. We're just changing the setup a little bit. So this, probably should have been showing it off here. Would have made it look a bit better. But this is the new box and this is the old cup. Let's try and fit new box, old cup. Now this is just not random, but smaller parts going in on the big cup. These are randomly placed, so they're not, didn't pack them in or anything. Okay, we're gonna have to get some height on this. Mac and cheese, mac and cheese. Now it's pretty packed in. So that's how much we fit in a cup, big cup. This is how much we have left over. It's not much, but remember we were stacking the box quite a bit. So we'll have to see. Now going, whoa, oh, that wasn't very smart. So that's how much we could put besides the cup. You could probably fit one or two depending on how good your stacking is. But the cups are going away anyway, so we don't really have a choice. We aren't 100% sure if you can still bring your cups in with you. Okay, you've definitely got more out of the small box. You're not going to get the same amount. No, the chair's completely out. Okay, well that's interesting. Let's see how it is. So as you can see, we've got heaps of cups to do it. We're going to cut out all the boring parts and get back to you. But we'll count how many extras we had. I'll give you a number. We'll see you in a second. Oh. Everybody enjoying Taer time breaks, except Pudding. She's hot. She's not enjoying much. Hey, Pudding. Oh. This is the cup full, and these are the spares. You have 50 of these pieces, you got one of these, and 30 of the cheese wedges. That's how much leftovers we had from going from a big cup into a big box into a big cup. What about yours?
I had 18 of these and 10 of the chairs left over. The problem with this one is
Pythagoras
that,
theories.
at least for our store, and I think this is a standard for most stores, is that the wood has to snap in place. So if you have one corner piece jutting out, you're just trying to squish it in for ages, whereas the box, I just closed it.
Yeah. It's nice and easy.
Yeah.
So now, that was with the rules that we weren't 100% sure of. Now let's try and pour it back into the box and see if it fits in to our rules. Already that looks like it's too much and it won't fit. Now the rule is, well, the rule is it has the rule is it has to clip down the whole way.
Mine's not going to fit.
That's how much we can get. There's a slight bulge, but very slight.
I would think that most stores would accept that.
I think that's acceptable. You can see straight down the line that it's actually connected on pretty well. So it's not charcoal chicken rules where you just have elastic bands holding the thing together. These are just not really part of the exercise. So it depends on how much they would allow. We'll have a cat check up. She's so hot. It's really hot here. It is currently 27, which isn't too bad. 27 Celsius, not Fahrenheit, because that would be...
It's so hot. It's
That'd be
27
freezing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, below freezing.
Let's go. Tell us what you found, T.
So I have stacked it the way that we were saying that we thought you'd have to have it closed all the way. And then these are the pieces that are left over. And do I need to count how
Yeah,
many
it's
pieces
clasped
there?
the whole way. Yeah, if you can. Just give us a quick recount.
So 33 of these pieces didn't fit.
So 33, but you still fit all of those chairs. The other one was 18, and then all the chairs, which...
Most of the
a
chairs,
heap
I
of
can only fit like 4 chairs, just because the green pieces took up so much room.
You could probably fit a tiny bit more in there, but...
So the chairs sit in here really nice. It's almost perfectly in there for its odd shape. So for something like this, this is good. I mean, if I really wanted to, I can go through and stack something in between here. I ended up putting these pieces.
It's like a ladder. I always take it like a little step
Yeah,
ladder.
I think of it
Like
as
a
a ladder.
truck ladder or something.
Yeah, I also put in the salmon colored quarter circle dot pieces. Put them in the crevice here.
But it's interesting how it doesn't really fit 100%. They've given you a little bit of room.
You can see that I got quite a few pieces unstacked in there. How I stacked it was that these are 9 tall, and then I put a half step brick in there. The way that we used to stack in the cups would be nightmare, because we would always try to stack it in a way where we would get a flat base, and then we would start trying our best to make sure that everything wouldn't fall over, because it did when it started to taper quite a bit.
So it's perfect height, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. But whenever I was stacking it, you get the end when it's got a bit of a lip here where you have to put it on the side. So whenever I was stacking it in the store, it just wasn't working right. But yeah, it still fits in there fine, doing it like this too.
There's a bit more play. But yeah, so that's interesting. That's the square bricks. We're going to show all the containers, as you can see by the montage. Okay. Ooh. Yee. Oh. Oof. More? Oh. Oof. Woo. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Fill them up. This is, ta-da, what we've sort of done. First up, flames. Well stacked. Got a little bit of room, but flames are just really hard to get right to the top. Get ready for some ASMR. The box is on fire. It looks like it's overfull. Let's see if the rule holds. That comes up to the line. Just a tiny bulge. I say flames, passes. We could have fit a little bit more into the cup lid. How are your leaves?
These do not fit very well. Not all of them. I can't even close the lid.
That's interesting.
Little handful. If I had the use of tape, I can get it. I mount this much leaves with a small bulge.
Round, one high. This is pretty full. So it's these ones here. That looks good. That looks really cool. Anyway, just getting amused by that. Slight bulge, but it holds up. So far, it's not any more or any less.
So this is it. With all of it. Doesn't fit.
Yeah, it's a bit bulgy, your one. Mine's more forgiving though.
I think the big boxes are more forgiving. So this will close.
Because that's got a bulge on the sides, which is basically what mine was.
30 weeds out.
So now we've got a weird one. This one is accessories, so it's like a backpack. Just a very odd shape. Oh, this doesn't look like it fits very well. I don't know how some things fit better than others, but that fits as well, but it's pushing the limits. It's bulging, it sits. They couldn't say anything about that because the flap can be held by the little flap thing anyway. Winner! We might say that they're all the same. They might all be winners.
The small box has some difficulties, I think.
Yeah, I think the small box is going to be where the value may not be the best. Whereas with the small containers, it seemed like 2 small containers was the price of 1 large container plus $1 or something. The size.
Two of the cups would be 1 large, or was it a bit extra, or was it a bit under?
There was more. We could fit more stuff.
I'm gonna do the green one. See how this goes without being stacked. I don't like this.
Oof.
But if you stack, I reckon these would fit really nice. Which is why for these, I think, especially in the small box, you need to stack. That might pass the test, but it's not enough. This one will be better.
Okay, 14 pieces over. Okay, this one here is a mixture of all kinds of random pieces. We'll see how the random rule goes. There's a little bit of room. I could have fit a little bit more stuff. So many random pieces. What is this box? This is such a weird one. This is not gonna happen. I could spend ages trying to fit it in. That's just closed. Okay, that fits just. There's a bit of bulge. It was holding. 22 of these pearl gates, which we would have missed out on. And I don't think they're very cheap. I guess you could try packing them in to see if it could fit better.
Every time you go to a store, it's not going to be empty where you can just spend the whole day stacking either.
Yeah, you sort of got to be considerate of others, unfortunately. There's a tip from Papa Taer.
Drink your milk and be considerate of others.
Drink your milk. Be considerate of yourself, be considerate of others, and most importantly, be considerate of yourself. Once again, we're not going to do all the cups because we would be here forever and your time is precious and valuable.
And we are
wouldn't want to ruin it.
considerate.
There's another one here that is, it seems to be made for this because it's rounded. These pieces are rounded. This thing I think will fail. Results may vary. You might find that you fit more in. If you play around with it more, if you spend more time at the shop, if you do all these things, you might find that it works easier or better or worse. Once again, down. That one just fits. You can leave it. It stays closed. There's a little bit of bulge. 31 of the gates, they didn't fit. Guess it doesn't fit as well, just with some things because they're rounded. So yeah, you can tell with different volumes, well, the same volume, just different shapes. Lots of squarer, more angular pieces. This just fits, and there's lots of empty spaces between the pieces, so you could fit heaps of like 1x1s and stuff. Hi, Friday. Hi, baby. Ooh, it all settles a bit easier. Remember, shaking actually helps quite a bit because it lodges and dislodges things. Oh, it really doesn't like that fire piece by the rules.
It is, it's on a pillow. Yeah.
It's very, very full and it fits really well. So you got a bit of rattle, but obviously rattle isn't something you can fix. Oh, what a little cutie. None of these have, I feel we can fit more stuff. I feel that they've all been pretty much whatever you can fit in the tub is whatever you can fit in the box. It doesn't feel like you can fit extra or less or whatever. 1x4 masonry bricks. We've done a stacking sort of tutorial which teaches you how to do as many as you can. Stacking tutorial is pretty rubbish. Let's see if you can do it here. So how do we go? There's a lot more that fit in than what we thought.
Small box. It was an extra 84 pieces, 84 bricks that fit in here, which is indicated by these new tan ones. I didn't pack it in as much as I could just because by our rules we're not going to do any unnecessary bulging.
84 extra, that's pretty good. You wouldn't have been able to...
It wouldn't have fit in that cup, no.
No. Let's say that they're allowing bulge, you'd be able to fit even more than 84.
Yeah.
So either way you win.
Yeah.
So they're supposed to be by 4s. So we fit 56 more 1x4s. That's with stacking into the actual box. We lost the recording because I showed you how it looked like in the actual box. It was good. It was glorious. You missed out on so much fun. That's what you can do.
What do you think overall with the boxes? Are you happy with them?
I'm happy with the bigger pieces.
Yep.
I think that works out well. And depending on their bulge rule, I think you may be able to get a lot more out of them. You just have to check. Each store is going to be different. They're not all going to be the same. I don't think they're going to have one big rule that says you can or cannot do certain things.
They even had different rules at different Pick-a-Brick stores.
Yeah, and different staff had different rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, speak to them. Doesn't hurt to see what they can do before you start filling your box or cup. I don't know if you want to bring your own cup in. Doesn't seem like you're going to get any more out of using just a cup on its own.
Honestly, if you're going to get pieces that are like these,
yeah,
use the boxes.
Boxes,
if you're
100%.
going to use some weird pieces, I don't know how if
like
there's
rounded.
really much advantage. I don't really think there is much.
Yeah, we've only seen them once or twice anyway.
But whenever we go pick a brick, we don't normally pick a lot of the parts because they don't fit very well in here, but we might get to do that in the future.
This one is the spoopy one. This is all spiders. There's no room. Oh my god. The spiders everywhere. Oh, okay. It seems like once you close the thing and then you start shaking, you can pretty much get it. Okay, well, that fit. So that's a thing. But don't feel ashamed or don't feel scared to do it because you'll actually find that you can get them.
When we first saw these boxes, that they wouldn't fit anything in there, but it's
doable. But we've got so many weird shaped pieces. And yeah, so that's how it is. I hope you enjoyed our little endeavor. I hope this has cleared up any doubts, or any questions, or any issues you may have had with going forward. So don't send any hate mail to Lego because it seems like they did all right. And I know that they wanted to get away from the plastic.
I am a bit sad that these boxes do, like, it's already creased.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer we can reuse this.
They're not really going to be a forever thing.
But I really hated the shape of these.
They did suck, but it's so nice that they clipped into each other. If the paper ones
but you can make square ones like this.
Yeah.
I don't know why they had to do round ones that had a weird design that you can stack. But
True.
at least the boxes are more stacking friendly, so I will definitely be spending lots of hours stacking in the store.
Much to everyone's enjoyment.
I'm considerate. I go early, so.
Yeah, exactly. I hope you like our new camera setups. We're going to be trying to do this more in the future. Hopefully we can do some more. We've still got to iron out some kinks and stuff because we're using phone camera, It's all over the place. But it is what it is. It's 2024. Let's go. Let's get them. So I hope that was fun. And let us know down in the comments what you think. If you think it's good, if you think it's rubbish, it's fine.
Opinion is feedback is feedback. So.
Yeah, feedback is feedback. Don't forget to drink your milk. Your milk will probably curdle if you're in Australia today, but that's what you get. And we will see you soon. So look after yourselves, look after each other, and most importantly, yeah, you know it. Most importantly,
be considerate to yourself.
Be considerate of your own feelings. Don't say anything that makes you angry or makes you clutch your pearls. Just live your life.
Clutch your pearls.
Oh! Anyway, we'll talk to you soon. Have fun, Lego World, and Taeries and Taerettes. We're signing out.
Oh.
Not for 2024, but for yeah.
Okay.
See ya!